Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hi, everybody. It's a non-conference matchup here on this Tuesday afternoon. On a nice day, a little windy. Rain hopefully holding off. As Jack Weber along with Mike Wendland. Today it's the visiting Wisconsin Valley Conference members of the Marshfield Tigers taking on the Great Northern Conference leaders, the Mosinee Indians. Yeah, Mosinee coming in 10-3. They did lose yesterday to Merrill, so looking for a bounce back today. Meanwhile, Marshfield is 2-2. They're 2-0 in conference play. Won 6-3 over Wausau West back on April 18th. They have not been in action since then.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting Marshfield Tigers. Leading off, number 22, Owen Greifbach. Batting second, number 20, Tyler Kremer.
And Marshfield
Batting third,
through the speed round. Number 22, Owen Griesbach leads it off in center. Tyler Kramer on the mound.
batting fourth,
Number 20, Chase Robinson at third. In the fourth spot, number 15, and first base, Adam Gilbertson. In left field, number 24, Dawson Meisner. At second base, number 10, Caleb Schaefer. DHing today in the seventh spot, number 13, Dayton Bugar. Batting eighth and catching, number 7, Mason Anderson. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 9, Jacob Sadowska. And playing right field today, number 17, Brent Fries. So again, it's Griesbach, Kramer, Robinson, Gilbertson, Meisner, Schaefer, Bugar, Anderson, Sadowska, and Fries in right field. And now here's Mosinee. Leading off playing shortstop, number 11, Keegan Jersley. DHing, number 7, Taylor Lemansky. Batting third and playing first base, number 20, Gavin Abramski. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 5, Brady Locken. Batting fifth and catching, number 49, Cameron Zabel. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 31, Parker Filipiak. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 6, Carter Fandry. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 24, Elliot Yurkovsky. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 9, Grant Kuklinski. And pitching today for Mosinee is number 2, Sebastian Anderson. So again, it's Jersley, Lemansky, Obremski, Locken, Zabel, Filipiak, Fandry, Yurkovsky, Kuklinski, and Anderson on the mound for the Indians. Marshfield is coached by Josh Southworth, and Mosinee is coached by Adam Olson. And with that, we'll take you to starting the lineups and national anthem.
And now, for all those who can, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of today's national anthem.
We're just about ready to get things underway here in Mosinee. Again, Mosinee off to a good start, 10-3, 4-0 in Great Northern Conference play. Meanwhile, Marshfield off to a 500 start, 2-2, 2-0 in conference play. As Anderson throwing some warm-up tosses as we'll get ready to start this one very, very shortly. As today's game is brought to you by Lee's Piggly Wiggly. Shop for your local groceries at Lee's Piggly Wiggly in Mosinee. Find all you need under one roof with convenient customer service with a smile. Lee's Piggly Wiggly in Mosinee. And the global leader in creating air movement and control equipment is Greenheck Group. They are Wausau's largest employer and perfect place for your next step in your career. See if Greenheck Group is right for you. Visit greenheck.com. That's greenheck.com. As Griesbach, Kramer, and Robinson due up for Marshfield here in the top of the first inning. Again, there is some rain scheduled. Hopefully it's going to hold off. We'll see. We'll go over the defense here for Mosinee. You got Flipiak in left, Yurkowski in center, Fandry in right. The infield is comprised of Locken at third, Yurkowski at short. Wait a minute. I think I made a mistake there. Oh, no, it's Jerschley at short. Kuklinski at second, Obremski at first, Anderson on the mound, and Zabel behind the plate. Again, Lemansky DHing today. And his final toss from Anderson. And we're ready to go. Griesbach ready to step in, Anderson ready to go. And glad you can make us a part of your Tuesday.
Marshfield, number 22, Owen Griesbach.
It's Griesbach ready to dig in. As Anderson ready, and his first offering is high. It's 1-0 on Griesbach, and we're underway here in Mosinee. Yeah, non-conference matchup for Mosinee. Back-to-back days featuring a Wisconsin Valley Conference team. 1-0. And a bit high. 2 balls and no strikes on Griesbach. And Mosinee fell 8-6 against the Blue Jays of Merrill yesterday. Coach Olson and the Indians looking for responses. That's in there for a strike. 2-1 now on Griesbach. Anderson ready, deals the 2-1. On the ground to third. Going to be a tough play. Locken comes in charging. Tough play. Throw to first in time. Nice play by Brady Locken. And there's out number 1. And that'll bring on the pitcher, Tyler Kramer. Kramer will see him in the bottom half of this inning on the mound as Anderson ready, and his first pitch to the Marshfield pitcher is high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes on Kramer. Anderson ready, deals the 1-0. High, 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Marshfield has not been in action for almost a week. They played on the 18th, a win over conference foe Wausau West. Here's the 2-0. And fouled off. 2-1 now on Kramer. And Marshfield taking a Great Northern tour. They're on the road against Mosinee today. Then on Thursday, they're on the road at Anago to face the Red Robins. So, Great Northern tour for Marshfield this week. 2-1. Low, 3 balls and 1 strike now on Kramer. Anderson behind in the count, 3-1, trying to get back in. Here's a 3-1, and that is a called strike 2 on the low end of the zone, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now on Kramer. 3-2. And that bounces in the dirt. It's ball 4 and a 1-out walk for Tyler Kramer, and the first base runner of the day for Marshfield.
Now batting for Marshfield, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Yes, that'll bring on Chase Robinson. third baseman today for Marshfield. Anderson takes a look at Kramer, deals the first pitch to Robinson. That's low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Did he call that? I thought he called that a strike. Yes,
That is a strike.
he called a strike. It's hard to see his hand. He kind of
0-1. That's low in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Zabel. Count even 1-1. Break even pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Good pitch from Anderson. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two. Robinson hammers one into left field. That is way back, and it will be off the wall. It's a double for Robinson. Just missed a homer. And runners at second and third with nobody out for Adam Gilbertson. As we're going to have a first pitch and swing and a miss from Gilbertson. It's 0-1. You know, 1 to Gilbertson. And hits the inside, 0-2. Anderson can pick up a strikeout here or have no advance from the runners. It'd be a big victory for Mosinee as Anderson in a bit of a jam here in the first. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch K for Anderson. First K of the day for him. And there's 2 gone. And now Dawson Meisner will step up. There's second and third, 2 outs. First pitch to Meisner. Hits the zone, 0-1. Anderson takes a quick look at third, fires the 0-1, and that is fouled out of play. 0-2 on Meisner. Anderson trying to get out of this unscathed. 0-2 on Meisner, the 0-2. Low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good block by Zabel. Stop that ball in the dirt. It's 1-2 now. One, two. Meisner takes one high and outside. Count even 2-2 now on the Tigers left fielder. Two. High. Count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Anderson has gone from ahead 0-2 to making the count full. Anderson trying to end the first. 3-2. And that is high. That is ball 4. Good at bat from Meisner. And the bases will be loaded with 2 outs for Caleb Schaefer. Now Schaefer will step up with the bases loaded. First pitch. And Schaefer on the ground to second base. Right there is Kuklinski. Fields throws. And the inning is over. Tigers leave the bases loaded. They score no runs. One hit for the Tigers. Indians coming up. I'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Bottom of the first, Mosinee coming up, scoreless after Marshfield loaded the bases but could not score. Again, Keegan Jerschley, Taylor Lemansky, and Gavin Obremski due up for Mosinee here in the bottom of the first. Best Funeral has been serving the Mosinee and surrounding areas since 1934. This third-generation family-owned funeral service provider brings a long tradition of providing distinguished services with the greatest respect to each family they serve. Learn more at bestfh.com. Tyler Kramer on the mound for Marshfield. Again, the defense behind him. You have Meisner in left, Griesbach in center, Fries in right. And you have Robinson at thirds, Sadowska at short, Schaefer at second, Gilbertson at first, Kramer on the mound, and Anderson behind the plate. Keegan Jerschley ready to dig in, and as Jerschley ready to step in, Kramer ready to deal his first one. First pitch to Jerschley is right down the pipe, 0-1 on Keegan Jerschley, the shortstop for Mosinee. A 1. And on the ground to second base. Right there is Schaefer. Fields throws. Got to hurry, and he gets Jerschley by a step. Goes 4-3 on the putout, and that'll bring on Taylor Lemansky, the DH today. First pitch to Mansky is a bit high, 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Mansky takes one low, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 0. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Lemansky. It's 2-1. Ski takes one outside. It's 3-1. Count in favor of Lemansky. Here's a 3-1. And it is ball 4. So just as Marshfield got in the top half of this inning, a one-out walk to the second spot hitter for Mosinee, as it is walk for Lemansky, and that'll bring on Gavin Obremski. Playing first base today for Mosinee. Lemansky on the ground, too. That's going to sneak through. A base hit for Obremski. Lemansky round second. He'll stop there. First pitch swinging single for Gavin Obremski, and that'll bring on Brady Locken with runners at second and first, and only one out. And Locken playing third base. He made a nice stop at third in that top half of this inning to retire the Tigers' leadoff hitter, Griesbach. First pitch is outside, 1-0 on Locken. Kramer in a bit of a jam here in the first. Runners at second and first with only one out. First pitch. And that's outside. 2-0. Kramer looks at Lemansky at second and fires the 2-0. That's low, and that gets away from the catcher, Anderson, and the runners will move up. So now it's 3-0, and runners at second and third with only one out. Kramer's 3-0 is in there for a strike. It drops out of the glove of Anderson. Not enough to warrant any advance from the runners. Three balls, one strike. Lemansky at third, Obremski at second, and that is a line drive into center field, and that is going to be caught, and there will be no tag. That was hit really hard. Nice play by Griesbach to make the play, and two gone now, and that'll bring on Cameron Zabel. And that was a rocket off the bat of Locken. Griesbach doesn't get there. That scores 2 runs easily. First pitch to Zabel is low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes on the Indian catcher. And dropped in there nicely. Count even 1-1. Yeah, despite the traffic, only 15 pitches in this first inning for Kramer on a break-even pitch. Foul off and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I should say off the cage. 1-2. Kramer trying to get out of this inning with a 0 on the scoreboard. Kramer looks at second and fires the 1-2. High, count even 2-2. Kramer ready and deals the 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Mosinee strands 2. We played 1. We're scoreless in Mosinee. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
As back here in Mosinee, top of the second inning, 7-8-9 due up for the Tigers. Bugar, Anderson, and Sadowska. And both teams with good scoring chances in the top half, in the top and bottom half, I should say, of the first inning. Marshfield had the bases loaded. Runners at second and third with only one out. Both teams had runners at second and third with one out. And neither team could cash in. Both pitchers were able to work through it and get out of jams. As Dayton Bugar ready to lead off. The DH today for Marshfield. Anderson ready. His first pitch to Bugar is in there for a strike 0-1. Anderson ready, deals. 0-1 is high. Count even 1-1 now. Anderson ready, deals break even pitch. Low and outside, 2-1 now on Bugar. Again, Mosinee will have 2 road games. They'll be at Tomahawk on the 29th and at Amherst. That's next for the Indians. That bounces on the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike. Yeah. Line drive on the ground to second base. Right there is Kuklinski. Fields throws. And there is out number 1. As Mason Anderson will now step up. 1 gone here for the Tigers. And that second inning starts the same way the first did, with Anderson retiring the leadoff hitter. First pitch to Anderson. First pitch swinging, fly ball into right. Fandry coming in, calls for it, and makes the catch. And there are 2 quick outs, and that'll bring up Jacob Sadowska.
Now batting for Marshfield, number 3, Jacob Sadowska.
Anderson trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning, a quick inning at that. First pitch popped foul and out of play. 0-1 on Sadowska. A 1 fouled off. 0-2. Oh, 2. Outside and a little 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 from Anderson. just a bit outside. It's 2-2. Didn't miss by much. Anderson trying to go 1-2-3. Sadowska trying to extend the inning. The 2-2. Fly ball, foul, and out of play. And we'll do it again. Anderson ready, deals the 2-2. Fly ball into shallow left center. Going to be a tough play. Jersey going out there. He can't make the play. Big turnaround first from Sadowska. Now he's headed for second. Throw to second. They got him. That was not smart base running by Sadowska. Either way, the inning is over. 1.5 complete. It is still scoreless here in Mosinee. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Bottom of the second here on Zaleski Sports. Scoreless after the Indians able to cut down a runner to end the top half of the inning. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. And Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford to get started. First pitch is a swing and a miss. That is probably the fastest I've ever had to read an ad. As Parker Filipiak leading off for Mosinee here in second. Just got a piece of it, 0-2. And now it's protection mode for Filipiak. Oh-2. Swing and a miss. And a 3-pitch strikeout, second of the day for Kramer. Sorry. Carter Fondre will step up now. Right fielder. Kramer ready. His first offering to Fondre is in there for a strike, going 1. Kramer finding the zone a little better here in this second inning. Struggled a bit throwing strikes in the first. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut and a miss. Good off speed there from Kramer. It's 0-2. He had Fondre way out in front of that one. Oh-2. And a line drive right at third baseman Robinson. Heck of a play. That is not an easy play. And just a loud out on that hard hit ball from Fondre. And now that'll bring on Elliot Yurkovsky. First pitch. And kind of an excuse me swing, a little flare into right field. That's a tough play, and that's down for a base hit. An excuse me swing, but it counts as a single for Yurkovsky. And Mosinee has a 2-out base runner, and that'll bring on Grant Kuklinski. I always say it doesn't matter how hard you hit it, it counts the same. It's still a hit. Kramer takes a look at first. Ready and deals first pitch to Kuklinski. And in there for a strike 0-1 on Grant. First, and throw back to first, not in time. As Yurkovsky back in with a dive. A 1, and now taking off is Yurkovsky. It's fouled off, 0-2 on Kuklinski. Not a bad approach at all. Oh, 2. High. Throw down to first, not made. Koski back with a dive. Just a simple fake out by Anderson. 1-2 now on Kuklinski. Kramer deals the 1-2. On the ground to short. Right there is Sadowska. He'll just step on the bag. And the inning is over. We have played 2 complete. It is still scoreless. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Top of the third inning, scoreless here in Mosinee. Good one for you, Mosinee and Marshfield. As 1-2-3 due up for Marshfield. Griesbach, Kramer. Griesbach, Kramer, and Robinson. Griesbach 0 for 1. And a much smoother second inning for Anderson as opposed to the first. Anderson's stranded the bases loaded. First pitch is a bit outside, 1-0. Anderson ready, deals the 1-0. And Griesbach takes one low. 2 balls and no strikes. High. It's 3-0 now on Griesbach. Balls, no strikes. And that is high. So a 4-pitch walk by Anderson to start the third. And the leadoff man is on for Marshfield. And that'll bring on Tyler Kramer, who walked in his first appearance. Stranded at third back in the first inning. Griesbach taking a small lead off first. And Kramer swinging away at the first pitch, fouls it off, 0-1. Anderson takes a look over at first and deals the 0-1. And a fly ball into center field. Long run coming in, and it will drop in front of Yurkovsky. Throw to second. Not in time. Again, Yurkovsky had a long way to go. And runners at second and first. The Tigers have got something cooking, and that'll bring on Chase Robinson. As Robinson doubled back in the first, just missed homer. Anderson looks at second, fires first pitch. Robinson takes a strike all the way, 0-1. Runners at second and first. Nobody out. Anderson takes a look at second, fires the 0-1. Big cut and a miss from Robinson on that sweeper. 0-2 now. The ball's 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground, foul. And Robinson stays alive. Anderson deals the 0-2. Fly ball into center field. Yurkovsky, another long way to go. And he makes the catch. Nice play by Yurkovsky. Again, the speed showed off there by Elliot Yurkovsky. And there is out number 1, and that'll bring on Adam Gilbertson. Gilbertson struck out back in the first, and first pitch swinging fouls it off. And that was a big out for Anderson in the first. It was a 3-pitch strikeout after, that was right after the double by Robinson. Anderson, the 0-1, and on the ground fouled by Gilbertson, frustrated with himself. 0-2. And Griesbach walked to open the inning, then Kramer singled. Fly out by Robinson, and now Anderson ahead 0-2 on Adam Gilbertson. Anderson ready, deals, and on the ground that is foul down the first base line. And the count will remain 0-2 as Gilbertson stays alive. Anderson ready, Gilbertson ready. Anderson takes a look at second. 0-2. And just a bit outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Didn't miss much. I should say Anderson didn't miss by much. My grammar is just horrible today. Anderson looks at second again, keeping an eye on Griesbach. 1-2, high and outside. Count is even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's a good at bat being put up here by Gilbertson. Able to foul off a couple of pitches after being down 0-2, and now has been able to draw the count even. Anderson looks at second, fires the 2-2. Fly ball into right field. Back goes Fondre, calling for it. He will make the catch. Griesbach is going to tag. Throw goes into second, and no throw made to third by Jerschley, so a successful sac fly for Gilbertson as... Oh, sorry.
No? Oh. First out batting for Marshfield. Okay, number 24, Dawson Meissner.
Said sac fly. What I meant to say was it was a successful advancement of the runners on a fly ball as that bounces in the dirt. Good block there from Zabel. It's 1-0. So 2 gone. Runners at the corners. And Anderson 1 out away from getting out of yet another jam. Meisner walked back in the first, trying to get Marshfield on the board as that hits the outside corner. Count even 1-1. Break-even pitch and fouled off. It's 1-2 now on Meisner. One, two. And that's a foul ball. It went off the bat of Meisner. I'll bet you Sebastian Anderson could not do that again if he tried. One, two. Fly ball foul. Zabel going back. And he's out of room. And we'll do it again. One ball, two strikes. Runners at the corners, two gone. 1-2. Fly ball foul and Meisner hanging tough. One, two. Fly ball foul again. Meisner good at bat here. One, two again. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Marshfield leads 2 on. No runs. We're going to the bottom of the third, still scoreless.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family.
I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Scoreless through 2.5 as 1, 2, 3 due up for Mosinee. Today's game is sponsored by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. And start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Keegan Jersley ready to step in, grounded out to second back in the first inning, 0 for 1 today. Kramer back out for another inning. He's looked good through his first two, as that's high, 1-0. And Anderson's has gotten into some trouble, but he's been able to keep Marshfield off the scoreboard. Has done a good job working through some jams through his first 3 innings. 1-0. Fly ball into right center, and in the gap, calling for it and making the catch is the right fielder Fries for out number 1. And they had a play on it. I just didn't know if it was going to be Griesbach or Fries to make the play. Fries called off Griesbach and made the catch. And I'll bring on Taylor Lemansky. Walked back in the first, was stranded at third. First pitch. Outside 1-0. Each team has had a runner on in each of their first 2 or 3 innings at the plate. Marshfield's had 3 innings at the plate. Mosinee 2 1/3. It's in there for a strike count, even 1-1. Yeah, Marshfield. Stranded 5 runners. 1-1. Break-even pitch is high. Lemansky had to duck. It's 2-1. Kramer ready and deals the 2-1. And Lomansky fouls it off. It's 2-2. Two. Lomansky, fly ball into right field. Fries has room, backing up on the track, and he makes the catch. That ball had some carry. It didn't look like it was going to have any, and then it just kept carrying Fries back to the track. So 2 gone. That's low. 1 ball and no strikes on Obremski. Obremski on the ground to first. Right there is Gilbertson. He'll take it to the bag himself. And the inning is over. Mosinee goes 1-2-3. We've played 3 complete. Still scoreless in Mosinee. Back after these messages.
Wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get an opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. And Beckett's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere that can help any age patients from just a few days old to the moms and dads try to keep up with the kids. No matter what your issue is, battling from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues, let Beckett's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Caleb Schaefer ready to lead it off. Grounded out to second back in the first inning. That ended the first inning. And Mosinee stranded the base. Sorry, Marshfield stranded the bases loaded in the first. Anderson, first pitch. Line drive down the left field line. And a leadoff hit for Caleb Schaefer. So as they did in the first 3 innings, Marshfield does have a base runner. As that'll bring on Dayton Bugar. Bugar grounded out to second back in the second inning. First pitch. Bugar bounces one foul. No balls and 1 strike on Bugar. Break-even pitch. And just a bit high. 2-1 now on Bugar. Bugar squaring to bunt. Pulls it back, throw down to first. And wow, what a stop there by Obremski. Prevent that from going down the right field line. Either way, though, it is 3-1 on Bugar. And 66 pitches for Anderson. 3-1 is high, and that's a walk. First 2 have reached for the second consecutive inning for Marshfield. And that'll bring on Mason Anderson. He flew out to right. Back in the second. 0 for 1 today. Anderson and yet another jam. First pitch fouled and out of play by Anderson. So far, Marshfield has stranded 5 base runners. Yeah, stranded the bases loaded. Back in the first, squaring to bunt, and bunting it foul is Anderson. And it's 0-2. Yeah, and Bugar squared in his last step out. He pulled it back. 0-2. And Anderson looking to pick up a big out here. Anderson takes a look at second. The 0-2. Fly ball into left field. Going back is Flipiak. He makes the catch. Heck of a catch there by Flipiak, and the runners will have to retreat. And there is out number 1. Anderson tagged it. Flipiak had a good route on it and made a nice catch. And 1 gone, and that'll bring us to the bottom of the order with Jacob Sadowska. Anderson's first pitch, Sadowska takes a ball, 1-0. Lock-in shaded in on the infield grass. Sadowska takes another one high, 2-0. Lock-in keeps taking a few steps back now. Bremski shaded in more. That bounce in the dirt. Good stop by Zabel. No advance from the runners, but it's 3-0 now on Sadowska. Sadowska singled in the second, then tried to extend it after a bit of a wild throw into the infield and got thrown out trying to advance to second. That ended the second inning. And now squaring and now pulling it back, and that is a walk. And the bases will be loaded with 1 out. And back to the top of the order with Owen Griesbach. As Coach Olson on his way out there. As I believe it looks like Gavin Obremski. Either way, we're going to have a pitching change. With the bases loaded and 1 out here in the 4th. And we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports with the new pitcher.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Keegan Jerschley is the new pitcher for Mosinee. I believe Obremski is going to go behind the plate, and I think they're going to move Zabel over to first. By the way, the one thing we do know is that Jerschley is on the mound.
Tell Garrett to let me know if I'm to come out at inning. I know I go down to 0, so I guess I'm okay. Okay. I go to 0 now, so.
As Lock-in, and here's a couple of changes. Filipiak is at short. Locken is at first, and now Zabel is at third. Obremski is behind the plate, and Colton Sherrick is in left field. So, couple of defensive changes. Again, bases loaded, one out. Keep wanting to say nobody out, I think. It just must be a weird thing with me. I don't know why. Wade Jersley, he's got to work. Got a tough task ahead of him. Bases loaded, 1 out. Owen Griesbach, 0 for 1, grounded out to third and walked today. One gone here in the fourth. Excuse me. Jersley, first pitch. And heater right down the middle, 0-1. Good start for Jersley. Jersley ready, deals the 0-1. And Griesbach lines one, caught by Jersley, throw back to third. Did they get him? They got him on the tag. It's a double play. Wow. And third base coach for Marshfield is furious. He's pleading with the umpire that the runner was safe. And the umpires are going to get together. He's saying that Schaefer got around the tag, and Marshfield runners have not even left the bag, and they're going to still call him out. And the inning is over. So a double play ends the threat. Jersley gets out of it. We're scoreless through 3.5. Mosinee coming up in the bottom of the fourth. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Bottom of the fourth inning, scoreless after the 1-5 double play. As Tyler Kramer back out for another inning, as Brady Locken ready to lead it off. It's Locken, Zabel, and Filipiak. As Marshfield leaves the bases loaded for the second time this game. Filipiak lined out to center field last time up, back in the first. And first pitch to Locken as he turns away as that's high and inside. 1-0 on Locken. First pitch. 1-0 pitch is low. 2-0 now on Brady Locken. Two balls, no strikes. Locken takes one outside. It's 3-0.
Are they saying because he didn't take him?
Third base coach has a way better angle than any of them.
3-0. Kramer deals. And a low strike call. It's 3-1. And Jersley came in and threw 2 pitches. 3-1. Locken on the ground to third. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first is high, and it gets away, and Locken will go on his way to second base. And Locken will stop there. That'll be an E5, I would have to imagine, an E5 on Robinson. So, yeah, they'll rule that a hit and an error. Again, even with a good throw, I don't think that Robinson gets Locken. As here's Cameron Zabel. He struck out in the first inning. That's high, 1-0. And Kramer having some of the similar control issues he had back in the first inning. First 1-0 is fouled off. Count even 1-1 on Zabel. Kramer looks at second, fires the break-even pitch. Zabel takes one outside. It's 2-1. And you got Locken at second. Flipiak on deck. Two-1. Zabel reaches and fouls one off. Count even 2-2. Kramer looks at second once again, the 2-2, and Zabel fouls another one off and into the parking lot. Count still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kramer ready. 2-2 to Zabel again. That's low and in the dirt. Locken on his way to third. Throw to third is not in time. Heads up base running there by Locken. And a full count, a runner at third with nobody out. (3-2). And that is ball 4, and runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 31, Parker Flipiak.
As Parker Flipiak, who struck out in the second inning. As Tyler Kramer in a jam here. Kramer's first pitch, and Flipiak lines one down the left field line. Foul. Flipiak straightens that out. That's a good piece of contact. Either way. No balls and 1 strike. A 1. Back takes one high. Count even 1-1. Kramer deals 1-1. Flipiak takes one high. 2-1. Didn't miss by much. Good take there by Flipiak. It's 2-1. Flipiak takes another one high. It's 3-1. And Kramer entering the danger zone here. You do not want to walk Parker Flipiak. Carter Fondre standing on deck. 3-1. Swing and a miss. A big cut from Flipiak. Count is now full. That was a big pitch from Kramer. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, 3-2. Fly ball into right, Fries going back. This is deep, Locken will tag, throw will be cut off, and Locken will score. It's a sacrifice fly for Parker Filipiak, and Mosinee first on the board. They lead it 1-0.
Number 6, Carter Fondre.
So 1 gone, and that'll bring on Carter Fondre. No advancement from Zabel. And finally, one of these teams is able to break through on the score column. 1-0 Mosinee. First pitch to Fondre. Outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Fondre 0 for 1, lined out to third. Back in the second. Fondre went and a swing, 1-1. Kramer looks at first and deals. 1-1 is high. 2-1 now. Fondre on the ground to third. And it goes right through the legs of the third baseman, Robinson. And that'll be an E5. I can't see any other way you'd rule that. So second error of the inning for Marshfield. Squaring to bunt, and bunting it foul is Yurkovsky. Runners at second and first, 1 gone.
He's on base without. Okay. So I gotta edit that. He's on base because of his error. 93. There. Okay, then I kinda.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yurkovsky way out in front of that one. The ball is 2 strikes. Yurkovsky 1 for 1, single back in the second.
I'm wondering what the error on them if I did the same thing.
And on the ground, right back to Kramer Fields. Bobbles for a moment, regathers, throws in time to get Yurkovsky. Runners will advance.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 9, Grant Kuklinski.
1-3 on the putout, and that'll bring on Grant Kuklinski. Grounded into a fielder's choice to end the second inning. And Kramer just trying to limit the damage to 1 in this inning. Again, Mosinee got the run on the Parker Filipiak sac fly. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Again, a little bit high. Again, the zone has been a little 0-1. And then now that gets away. Coming to the plate is Zabel, and there will be no play. Zabel scores. It's 2-0 Mosinee. Fondre heads to third. Two nothing Mosinee here in the fourth. 2-1 on Kuklinski. And Kramer sitting at 65 pitches. Through 3 2/3 innings. 2-1. Kuklinski takes one high and out of the zone. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Oh, excuse me again. Three and 1. Kuklinski Takes one inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Kuklinski.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 11, Keegan Jersley.
Back to the top of the order with Jersley. He's 0 for 2, is grounded out to second and flew out to right. Mosinee has 2 in this inning. They're looking for more. Trying to help Jersley, who's now on the mound, with some more run support. First pitch, fly ball into left center field. That is hit well on the run. Is Griesbach at the track, and he makes the catch and runs up against the wall to win the inning. Jersley tagged it, but not quite enough. We have played 4 complete. Mosinee breaks through. They lead it 2-0 after 4.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Top of the 5th inning, Keegan Jersley out for another inning. And Jersley only had to throw 2 pitches last inning to induce that 1-5 double play to get Mosinee out of a major jam, which was bases loaded and 1 out. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit Mutual of Wausau to find an agent near you. And from home projects, home repair to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive, no matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you got work to do.
Leading off for Marshfield, number 20, Tyler Kramer.
Tyler Kramer ready to dig in. Kramer 1 for 1 is singled and walked. First pitch in there for a strike from Jersley. And Coach Olson going with his ace here in this non-conference game in relief of Sebastian Anderson, as that's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike, count even. Jersley deals a break-even pitch. Low, 2-1 now. One. And in there for a strike, 2-2. Good pitch from Jersley to find that lower end of the zone. 2-2. Kramer takes one high. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. Fly ball into center field. Yurkowski backs up, calls for it, and makes the catch. And there is out number 1. Yurkowski barely had to move.
Off the bat for Marshfield, number 8, Chase Robinson.
As that'll bring on Chase Robinson. Robinson 1 for 2, double, and blew out to center back in the 3rd inning. First pitch. Robinson takes one high, 1-0 from Jersley. A little bit low. 2-0 now on the Tiger third baseman. 2-0. And good pitch there from Jersley to get back on the count. It's 2-1. Whoops. And the 2-1 is bounced off the foot. They call that a foul ball. Went off the foot of Robinson. That never feels good. It's 2-2. 2-2. High. Count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. Robinson pops it up. Right field and making the catch is Fondre for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down, and that'll bring on Adam Gilbertson. Gilbertson 0 for 2, struck out in the first and flew out to right in the third. First pitch to Gilbertson. Blowing outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, no. Gilbertson takes a strike. Count even. One. Right down the pipe. 1-2 from Jersley. And time called by Gilbertson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jersley ready and deals. And that is low.
He was ready to walk off.
I think about everybody was ready to walk off. There was motion from Jersley, Obremski, and Filipiak at short. They were all making their way towards the dugout. Gilbertson didn't flinch. 2-2. Line drive into left field, and that will be a base hit for Gilbertson. So a 2-out hit, and the inning is continued for Dawson Meisner.
Now back to Marshfield, number 24, Dawson Meisner.
Meisner 0 for 1 is walked and struck out. Jersley throw back to first, and Gilbertson back with a dive. First pitch, and Meisner, big cut and a miss, 0-1. The speed of Jersley, you're talking about an increase in velocity when you go from Anderson to Jersley. It's a big change for hitters, and inside, count even 1-1. Throw back to first. Gilbertson is gone. He picked him off. And the inning is over. Jersley makes another play, picks off a runner to end the 5th. We are going to the bottom of the 5th. We're still, with Mosinee still leading 2-0.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Bottom of the 5th inning as Lemansky ready to lead off against Kramer. Back out for another inning for Marshfield.
Number 7, Taylor Lemansky.
Lemansky 0 for 1. Lemansky fouls it off, 0-1. Lemansky has walked and flown out to right. That was in the 1st and 3rd innings. Fly ball into right field. Fries drifting over near the line, and he makes the catch. Nice play by Fries. And there is out number 1. Lemansky got some carry. That's the second one that he's gotten a lot of carry off the bat. Again, his last at bat, he hit one that looked like it was going to be a routine fly ball. It carried Fries all the way back to the warning track. As that'll bring on Gavin Abramski. Abramski singled and grounded out to first. 1-0 as that's low on Gavin Abramski. As Abramski takes one low, 2-0. Abramski, that one didn't miss by much. 3 balls and no strikes. It's a good take from Abramski. 3-0 from Kramer. And Abramski taking all the way. He had no intention of swinging to that pitch. 3-1. Actually, almost was doing a warm-up motion while that pitch was coming in. Kramer deals a 3-1. And Abramski takes one low. It's ball 4. 1 out walk to Abramski, and that'll bring on Brady Locken. As we ruled that a hit last inning, but I think they changed it to just an error. Just an E5, so that would make Locken 0 for 2 as opposed to 1 for 2. As that's ball 1. As now the rain's coming back. We'll see. Just a couple of drops right now. 1-0. Fly ball foul and out of play. 1-1. Kramer looks at first, throws back, and Abramski back with a dive. Kramer deals a break-even pitch. Locken takes one high, 2-1. Kramer ready, deals a 2-1. Locken lines one into left field, and that's foul down the left field line. Count even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Kramer looks at first and deals. And that's outside. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Locken. And the Mosinee hitter's not swinging at anything out of the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kramer ready and deals. Fly ball foul. And we'll do it again. Locken a little frustrated with that. Kramer looks at first. 3-2. On the ground to second. That's going to sneak through a base hit. And Abramski going to go first to third. He will. It's a base hit for Brady Locken. And runners at the corners with 1 out, and that'll bring on Cameron Zabel. And Zabel 0 for 1, struck out and walked. Chance to give some insurance for Mosinee later in this game, as that's low. Good block by Anderson. Count even 1-1. Kramer takes a look at first. And now taking off his lock-in and throw down to second, and that goes off the glove of the second baseman, Schaefer. It stays in the infield. Good job by Sadowska, I should say, to... It's 2-1. That's a dangerous throwdown. So either way, lock-in is at second. Runners at second and third with one out. 2-1 is high. 3 balls and 1 strike on Zabel. And you have to wonder how much longer the day is for Tyler Kramer. 3-1. And kind of a check swing foul. Not sure if Zabel really wanted to swing at that. Either way, he got a piece of it. The count is full. Full count. Kramer a long look at second and deals a 3-2. And fly ball foul down the right field line. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Kramer 3-2. And Zabel pops it up. Foul territory calling, and that'll be out of play. Looked like for a second Anderson thought he had it, but then it kept traveling. And out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. 3-2 again. And Zabel on the ground. That will sneak through a base hit. Obrensky is in. Lock-in rounding third. Coming to the plate. Here's a throw, and it is cut off. Throw down to second. Zabel is out. 2 runs are in. It's 4-0 Mosinee. 2 gone, and the bases are now empty for Parker Filipiak. 0 for 1, struck out, hit a sac fly last inning to drive in the first Mosinee run. First pitch, Filipiak takes one high. One-0. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Kramer deals the 2-0 and line drive into left field. And that will be off the wall. Filipiak on his way to second. And he is in there with a double. It's Carter Fondre, and now a trip to the mound. And this is most likely going to be the end of the day for Tyler Kramer. Sitting at 92 pitches. And no, they'll stick with Kramer. They're going to try to see if he can get this last out here in this 5th inning. As Carter Fondre will step up. 0 for 2. Lined out to third, reached on an error. Kramer looks at second and deals, and Fondre takes one low. That kicks away from Anderson, and going to third is Filipiak. And now a runner at third. 1-0. Andre takes one inside, 2-0. Depending on how long this goes, this very well may be Kramer's last batter. 2-0. And a bit high, 3-0. Again, Bryce Shade warming up in the Marshfield bullpen, number 9. 3-0. And that hits the zone, 3-1. And inside, that's ball 4.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 24, Elliot Yurkovsky.
As that'll bring on Elliot Yurkovsky. Runners at the corners. And Yurkovsky, 1 for 2. Single, then grounded out to the pitcher. First pitch to Yurkovsky is in there for a strike, 0-1. As ball from the bullpen kicked away from the catcher. And a little bit of a delay right there. No balls, 1 strike on Yurkovsky. A 1. Side, 1 ball and 1 strike. High, 2-1 on Yurkovsky. Two balls, 1 strike. Here it is. Yurkovsky grounds 1 foul. Counted 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Yurkovsky. Runners at the corners. Here's the 2-2. Yurkovsky takes one inside, and on his way to second goes Fondre. He'll get there unopposed. Runners at second and third now. And the count is full on Yurkovsky. Three-two. Yurkovsky, high chopper, and it's bobbled by the first baseman, Gilbertson, and everybody's safe. That'll have to be an E3. I don't know what else that could be. And that is the end of the day for Tyler Kramer. We will have a pitching change. We'll take a commercial break. And we will tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're watching Baseball on Zaleski Sports. 5-0 Mosinee.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brownfine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Grant Kuklinski will be the first man to face the new Marshfield pitcher, which is number 9, Bryce Shade.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 9, Grant Kuklinski.
And runners at the corners. 3 runs in here in this 5th inning for Mosinee. They're looking for more. As Kramer goes 4 2/3, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts. First pitch from Shea to Kuklinski is low. A strike. 0-1. Hit that low zone. Shade trying to limit the damage to 3 in this inning. 0-1. Kuklinski takes one outside. Count even 1-1. Break-even pitch. Kuklinski takes one, and that gets away. And coming in to score is Fondre. 6-0 Mosinee. Yurkowski goes to second. That was a magic act by Kuklinski to get out of the way of that one. Runner at second, 2 gone, 2-1 now on Yurkowski. Yurkowski takes one low. Now that gets away from Anderson. And Yurkowski goes to third. It's 3-1 on Kuklinski. And that bounce in the dirt. Good block by Anderson to keep that from getting away. So a walk to Kuklinski, his second walk of the day. And back to the top of the order with Keegan Jerschley. Jerschley 0 for 3. And last at bat gave one a ride. And it just died on the track. This will be the 9th man in the inning to hit for Mosinee, as that's, 1-0 on Jerschley. Again, Lemansky standing on deck. He was the man who led off the inning. He flew out to right to start this inning. 4 runs in this 5th inning for Mosinee. Jerschley hammers one into center field. Going back is Griesbach. He's got a play on it, and he makes the catch on a knee. Wind helped aid that one down for Griesbach, and the inning is over. But damage done, 4 in the inning for Mosinee. 6-0. We're going to the 6th.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Six nothing Mosinee as we're here in the top of the 6th inning. Mosinee leading Marshfield. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And Mosinee Family Chiropractic proudly supports Mosinee Athletics. Dr. Barnes and Dr. Miller offer the best chiropractic care around, only at Mosinee Family Chiropractic. Five, six, seven due up for Mosinee here in this, for Marshfield in this 6th inning. Again, Meisner was at the plate last inning, but Adam Gilbertson got picked off to end the inning, so Meisner will get a fresh at-bat here in the 6th. And really, Marshfield is in rally mode big time right now. First pitch from Jerschley is outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0. Low, 2-0 now. And chopper foul. Two one. And all right, that's strike 3. Sorry. 1 gone. I think one of those pitches I thought was a ball, they called a strike. As Caleb Schaefer, first pitch swinging. That is a fair ball. And Schaefer rounds first, he'll stop there. So 1 out hit for Schaefer, his 2nd hit of the game. As Dayton Bugar will step in. Bugar 0 for 1, grounded out to 2nd and walked. And Bugar DHing today. First pitch. On the ground to second base. And bobbled by Kuklinski. That's going to be an E4. And 2 men on for Marshfield. Again, it hasn't been that Marshfield hasn't had base runners. It's the fact they haven't been able to
Now, do you count that as a hit? See, now, I bet you they are.
My scorebook, I will rule that an E4. And first pitch swinging, fly ball into center field. Yurkowski backs up, calls, and makes the catch. Wow, that wind is just blowing that ball out there. That looked like a routine catch for Yurkowski. He had to come in and come on a full-on dive. Either way, it is a fly out. 2 gone, and that'll bring on Jacob Sadowska. Sadowska 1 for 1 as Jerschley looks Schaefer back to 2nd. And you got Schaefer at 2nd, Bugar at 1st. First pitch to Sadowska. Takes a strike, 0-1. High. Count even 1-1 now on Sadowska. Break even pitch. Sadowska takes one outside. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Here it is. And Sadowska takes one high. It's 3-1 now. And again, This would load the bases for the top of the order for Marshfield. I highly doubt seeing Zadowska swing, and he does not. And he takes one high. It's ball 4, and the bases will be loaded for Owen Griesbach. Griesbach 0 for 2. Grounded out to third, walked, and lined into a double play. Bases loaded, very similar to the situation that Jersley was in when he first entered the game. It's low and inside, 1-0. And Jersley came in with the bases loaded and 1 out, only had 2 pitches against Griesbach. He lined into the double play. 1-0. And there's a strike. Count even 1-1 on Griesbach. Break even. Griesbach pops it up. Foul territory. Obremski. Sorry, no, I apologize. Lock-in drifting. That's out of play. And it's 1-2. And it looked for a second that Lock-in had a play on it, and that just kept blowing out of play. 6-0 Mosinee. Jersley trying to get out of the jam. 1-2. Griesbach takes one low. Count even 2-2. And that's low. Full count. 3-2, and nowhere to put him for Jersley. Three balls, 2 strikes. Jersley ready. And runners on the move, on the ground to the middle, and that's going to sneak through a base hit. And this is going to score 2 runs as Bugar is in. And Marshfield on the board, a 2-run RBI single for Owen Griesbach. And it's 6-2. As Bryce Shade stepping up, first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. One. Blowing outside. Count even 1-1. Jersley's been having a bit of a issue finding the zone in this inning. Break even pitch. Blowing outside. 2-1 now on Shade. Shade on the ground to second. Right there is Kuklinski. He fields, throws, and in time, and the inning is over. Marshfield gets on the board. They get 2. That's all they get. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-2 Mosinee.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Six-2 Mosinee, bottom of the 6th inning as Taylor Lemansky ready to lead off against Bryce Shade. Mosinee sent 9 batters to the plate last inning.
Leading off for Mosinee, number 7, Taylor Lemansky.
Lemansky ready to dig in against Shade. Lemansky 0 for 2. Walk and 2 flyouts. So that's outside 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Lemansky outside 2-0. Low. 3 balls and no strikes. To Lemansky. 3-1. Shade ready and deals a 3-1. Lemansky lines one into left center field in the gap, and that is going to get down into the wall, off the wall. Lemansky on his way to second base, and he is in there with a leadoff double. As that'll bring on Gavin Abramski. Abramski 1 for 2, single, ground out to first, and a walk. As we're going to have a pinch runner, yes. As Garrett Shoup will pinch run for Lemansky.
Right at second base, number 42, Garrett Shoup.
As Shade looks Shoup back to the bag, and now he'll reset on the mound. Shade ready, looks at Shoup, deals the first pitch to Abramski as that's high, 1-0 on Gavin. Ski takes one outside. It's 2-0. And Abramski started the game at first, moved behind the plate once Coach Olson made the pitching change to Keegan Jerschley. 2 balls, no strikes. A look at second from Shade, and Abramski pops it up foul and out of play. It's 2-1. Two and one on Abramski. Runner at second, nobody out. 2-1. Abramski, a high chopper to short, fielded, throw to first in time. Good job by Sadowska to field that on a hop. Lemansky goes to third. And one gone, and that'll bring on Brady Locken. Locken 1 for 3. Flew out to center. Reached on an error and singled and has scored 2 runs. Shade ready, first pitch. And a fly ball into center field. Griesbach going back. He'll make the catch. Tagging is Shoup. And he will score. Sacrifice fly for Brady Locken.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 49, Cameron Zabel.
And that'll bring on Cameron Zabel. 7-2 Mosinee. They get one of the runs back. And Marshfield will have 3, 4, 5 due up. Robinson, Gilbertson, and Meisner. First pitch. Zabel takes one outside, 1-0. And with a win today, Mosinee would go to 11-3, where Marshfield will get above 500. Side 2-0 on Zabel. Two balls, no strikes. Here it is. And Zabel takes a strike. It's 2-1. Zabel takes a strike. Count even 2-2. Shade trying to get out of this with just one. Two. On the ground to second base. And it eats up the second baseman, Schaefer, and Zabel will reach. Now that throw gets away. And Zabel will stay at first. And that's got to be an E4. And if so, that would be error number 3 for Marshfield. As looks like Schaefer is a bit shaken up. Again, that hit towards the knee never feels good. Again, kind of had to field that one awkwardly. So a little bit of a break in the action. And we are going to have a substitution. It's like as number 11, Jace Kelnhofer. As Coach Southworth just isn't going to take any chances, doesn't want to risk anybody getting hurt. As Parker Filipiak will come up. Struck out, hit a sacrifice fly and a double, and scored a run. Shade ready to deal with Filipiak. First pitch. Filipiak fouls it off 0-1. High count even, 1-1. Filipiak ready. Shade takes a look at first. Lengthy look at Zabel. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Filipiak almost lost his helmet. 1-2. Shade trying to get out of this. 1-2 to Parker Filipiak. Here it is. High, and that. Now you got Zabel off the bag. Throw back to first, and he is back with a dive. And now Cameron Zabel is hurt. And I think they're going to call time, and it looks like that might be the end of the. At least Cameron Zabel's got to take a little break after that dive. And second injury stoppage of this 6th inning. And after an initial limp, it looks like Zabel will stay in the game. Shade will step in and still try to finish off Parker Filipiak and get Marshfield to the 7th inning. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Mosinee gets 1. Last chance for Marshfield coming up. We're going to the 7th. It's 7-2 Mosinee. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
This can hear you. 7-2 Mosinee leading Marshfield as last chance for the Tigers as Keegan Jersley trying to finish this one off. So they'll have to deal with Robinson, Gilbertson, and Meisner. And this game was scoreless up until the bottom of the 4th inning. Mosinee with 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. Marshfield was able to scratch across 2 in the top of the 6th. As Chase Robinson steps in, 1 for 3, a double and 2 flyouts. First pitch. Robinson takes a strike, 0-1 on the Tiger third baseman. 1. Robinson fouls it off. It's 0-2. Jersley ready, deals the 0-2. On the ground to short, going to be a tough play. That's going to sneak through a base hit past Filipiak. Leadoff man is on. 7th inning starts well for Marshfield. Second hit of the day for Robinson, and that'll bring on Adam Gilbertson. 1 for 3. Struck out, flew out to right and singled. Was picked off back in the 5th inning that ended the 5th inning. Gilbertson takes one outside, 1-0. 1-0. Gilbertson takes it high. It's 2-0. Again, Marshfield will be at Anago on Thursday, part of their Great Northern Tour, as I said earlier. And then they'll be home versus Merrill on the 26th. Meanwhile, Mosinee will not be back in action until the 29th, as that's low and outside. A 4-pitch walk to Adam Gilbertson. And the first 2 have reached for Marshfield. And that'll bring on Dawson Meisner. Meisner 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out twice. First pitch from Jersley. Outside, 1-0 on Meisner. And that's 5 straight balls from Keegan Jersley, as that is right down Main Street, 1-1. Big pitch from Jersley. Getting a bit of his groove back. One as that hits the lower part of the zone. One and two. 1-2. Low. Count even 2-2 now on Meisner. Two.
Meisner swings and misses. Third time he struck out today, and there's one gone here in the 7th. And Caleb Schaefer will now come up. Schaefer, 2 for 3, grounded out to second, single. Oh, no, sorry. It was not Schaefer. It is number 11. Kelnhofer. 0-1. Kelnhofer fouls it off. It's 0-2. A balls, 2 strikes. And called, strike 3. And Marshfield down to their last out for Dayton Bugar. Bugar 0 for 2. Grounded out to second, reached on an error and walked. Scored a run last inning. First pitch to Bugar. Takes a strike, 0-1. Bugar takes a strike. It's 0-2. And the Tigers down to their final strike. Jersley ready. 0-2. Fouled off, and Bugar stays alive. Jersley ready, Bugar ready. The 0-2. And a little check swing foul. And Bugar hangs in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Jersley ready, and Bugar calls timeout. Jersley ready, trying to finish this one off. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Bounces in the dirt, and that gets away from Obremski, and the runners will move up. Count even 2-2. Bugar hanging tough. He was down 0-2, was able to foul 2 off, and now is able to take 2 pitches and make the count even. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Game over. Mosinee wins it 7-2. As the Indians get their 11th win of the year, they take down the Marshfield Tigers 7-2. As Coach Olson and the Indians continue their good start. Coming up next is the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the Upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. Back with the postgame show with Coach Olson and a player after these messages.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
All right, Merrill Steel postgame show. We'll have coach and a player in just a moment. Again, final score 7-2 Mosinee over Marshfield. Mosinee goes to 11-3. Marshfield drops to 2-3. Again, Mosinee will not be in action until the 29th when they are on the road at Tomahawk, and they'll be back in action on the 30th when they are on the road at Amherst. Meanwhile, Marshfield will be at Anago on Thursday and home versus Merrill on Friday. Again, I do apologize. It is very cold down here, so we'll wait for coach. I'll just ask you a couple of questions. All right, so first I'll start with you, Coach. So obviously it was a bit of a grind in the first couple innings, scoreless until the bottom of the fourth. So, I mean, what do you feel like you guys just did well making the adjustments later in the game to eventually get some runs on the board and help your pitching staff later in the game?
Yeah, you know, they were more patient at the plate. They weren't getting on their front foot so much. They had to adjust. I mean, that's a lot different pitching than we've seen in the last 4 or 5 games. So important that we did that and proud that we came around to it.
Yeah, again, a little bit of a break before next week when you're on the road at Tomahawk and then at Amherst. What do you guys feel like you're going to need to just work on the most to be successful in those games next week?
Well, we just need to recover after 6 games in 6 days. You know, these guys need a little break, come back fresh in practice, let our arms heal up, and come ready to roll next week.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, Sebastian Anderson, our player of the game here on the Merrill Steel postgame show. So, obviously, first couple innings, Marshfield puts a couple of runners on the base paths. Had to work through some jams. I guess what pitches were working for you today, and what adjustments did you make to get through those jams early in the game?
My fastball was definitely working. I couldn't really find the curve right away, but it started working. And my main adjustment was just, I guess, trying to get in the zone as much as I could, let the defense do the work.
Obviously, I asked Coach what you guys need to work on, but as the season keeps ramping up, you're almost into May. Eventually, you're going to start getting into playoffs. I mean, what do you feel like you guys I'll ask you, what do you feel like you guys need to keep working on to be successful and eventually just continue to be successful going into the playoffs later into the year?
I think we need to keep our bats going, and I think we need to keep our pitching up.
All right, that's all I have. All I need you to do is just look in the camera and just say your name and I'm in the house, and then I'll count. Here, right.
Sebastian Anderson, I'm in the house.
All right. Great game.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, let's get right to finish. Final score, Mosinee 7, Marshfield 2. On behalf of Jack Weber and Mike Wendland, have a great night, and we'll see you next time.